Entering menu narration pop-up. Do you want menu narration? No, turn you off.
There's something in the air. From Friday nights to Saturday lights. Chapel Hill to Pasadena. It crackles down our spines. Tradition, tension, roars that remind our rivals they're not in Kansas anymore. It's electric. It shocks our nerves and ignites a place where the ground shakes. But our pride doesn't. Where our coach, scheme, playbook, and character are unlike any other. There's something in the air. It builds us up, breaks them down, and gives the stadium a pulse built on pride.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators. Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida's offense will get first crack at it today. David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight reel catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Gators will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Mississippi State going up tempo. To the air, it's Shapen. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively?
He's loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat, too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense played well.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the big fella. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. Fires into traffic and intercepted.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll do it himself. And that's a live ball behind the line. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. Leaves it with the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Turning it on! Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Big gain on the design quarterback run. Nice to have a guy that can get you out of trouble, whether by design or improvisation, like Anthony Richardson did against Utah in 22.
Yeah, it just makes you a much better coach when you got guys that can scramble around and buy time. And look at Florida's teams, the most recent success going back to Tim Tebow, a guy that gets you extra possessions, extra 1st downs, and makes that big play at the quarterback spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking for a man. It's Lagway. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
They boot it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Power football with the run. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get it lined up.
That's reeled in. It's Thompson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna run it. It's Booth. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man! And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air. It's Chapin. Got a man. It's Thompson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. All the way back to the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking left. Got him downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Few teams improved over the 2nd half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese. He's a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down in
Open field on the right. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the ground, it's Ball. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pass their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They're going to run it. Diving for the goal line, and he lost the ball. They dragged him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Back to throw, it's Chapin. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, out of space. There he goes. 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lets it fly. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Jackson. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The lone back's got it. Oh, he's got a chance. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Touchdown, Gator! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll throw it. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Got it behind the line. It's Mosley. There he goes. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Motion from the back. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Mosley. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Chapin. Got rid of it just in time. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Got the quick pass. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Just drives it between the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the second. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
He's going to let it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Gators will punt this one away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Chapin. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Going for it all. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Trying to set the tone with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Gators can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
It's a seam wide open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Looking to throw, it's Glagway. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big blowing catch, and he's down at the 5.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida! I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet. 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
And the point after is good. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Mosley. Wide open spaces. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Mississippi State right back to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the ground. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Looks as if he's going to run it. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Trying to pull his way in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. Touchdown, Mississippi State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. We love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's flagged away. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.